Good evening, everyone, for this wonderful evening session. Today we have a very different topic and very useful topic and a very different session from yesterday's and Oneness Technologies. Here we have Mr. Pandya Alagraja sir. He has 14 plus years of experience in diverse areas of segments in human resource management, like strategic planning, employee relations, employee engagement, performance management, and training and development. And he's also an executive committee member in NHRT. So I would like to take this opportunity in welcoming you, sir, for this wonderful session. Welcome, sir. I would like to hand over the session to Mr. Pandya Labraja, sir.
Hi, Dharanya. Thanks for your brief introduction and happy to meet you all in the pleasant evening. Everyone in the lockdown period and most of the people they are stick with their laptop, iPads, or mobile phones. You are seeing this session, but it seems to be it's a very important session. Because when S-Ray Solutions and Oneness Technology approached me with this topic, it would be really an important topic for an hour because henceforth, because right now it's most of the company already started and a couple of college students even for the internship itself they have started attending the virtual interviews with companies and I have done few interviews there. Probably when they approach me for a session, it will be a really good thing, and I want to appreciate here for S-Rays and Oneness Technology. They are doing a great service to the student fraternity as well as the professional part, and they are doing continuously the webinar related to technical management as well as the student development programs. So virtual interview, right? So what is the virtual interview? Probably we can say that this is the next phase of hiring, right? Because the professionals and the students, even for faculty members, also want to know what is virtual interview because it is very new phase. A couple of professionals maybe they may attend few video rounds of interview, video conferencing, or a couple of people they attend some online call on-site calls and those kind of stuff. But now the percentage of attending the virtual space is increasing like anything, right? So probably we are not very sure. It is a new technical era right now. All the companies they are doing campus interview through virtual space. So it's very important to know that the students and the professionals how we supposed to attend the virtual interview. That is one of the important thing, and everyone should know about what is the basics. Everyone knows that okay, there is an interview happening in virtual space, and how we supposed to attend. What are the do's and don'ts? And you have to compare with the traditional interview, like one-on-one interview, which you are the students and the professional continuously attending there. So you should understand that what is the importance, what is the do's and don'ts, and what are the thing you supposed to properly make arrangement before virtual interviews. That is the main purpose. And before going to virtual interview, as a HR, I would suggest the students probably right now the resume preparation is one of the big tasks, and everyone doing the soft copy of resume. Right now, it's the trend is changing. Most of the companies are expecting video resumes. So I would suggest that the students you have to be try to do your video resumes crisply 2 to 3 minutes. It will be right now. It's very you have to express yourself about your video resume, and there are some free websites also available. They are guiding you to prepare your video resumes. So this is a right trend. So most of the companies right now it's in the virtual platform. Even the complete transformation from the for the recruiting space, it's continuously transforming from a normal recruiting to virtual recruitment is happening now. So I would suggest as a fresher, whoever in the year, either first year, third year, whatever the year will be, you try to prepare yourself in terms of your video resumes. That is one of the vital thing which I am always insisting, and as well as social media. That is one of the important thing, because most of the company, before going to recruit anyone, they are simply verified with your social media credentials and as well as your video resume. Right now, that will be the strategy. Probably for upcoming years, also most of the companies are looking out for the same, right? So I would suggest there, these are the some key points before attending the virtual interviews. If you have a video resumes in place, it will be equipped enough. There are so many websites are available. They are giving ideas. Those video resumes you can forward it through your mails also. Those possibilities are there. And if anyone they are finding it difficult to create a video resumes, I would suggest to go with the infographic resumes. That is also one of the important thing. Infographic resumes, most probably, there are so many free formats are available, predetermined formats are available in the website. You can go and check it out in Google it up, and you can get it so many infographic resumes for the freshers. It may give a crisp about your profile. So with crisp about you as a fresher, even for a professional also, we can use the infographic resume. So these are the modern trends. When you are see, initially we are having the same kind of traditional way of resume preparation. Now the entire transformation of traditional way of resume preparation is changing, moving into the virtual space. So better you try to for try to do your video resumes. If not possible, you go with the infographic resumes. That is one of the important things. Right. Let's let's we can go with the comparison mode. Okay. So nothing going to change much. So you are attend a one-to-one interview. Now it's going to attend a virtual space, because as you take as a presenter, we came to your place and give your sessions. Right now, everything we are sitting in front of the system, and we are continuously giving through webinar or kind of online session or YouTube model, whatever the way. It's purely visual space which we are doing, but nothing. The concept not change. Same. I just want to explain. There is no, the concept was not going to change anymore, right? So before going to your interview, as like before, you need to verify about your company, what are that company into, or what are the industry into, or how many years they are in the industry, and what kind of background of the company. Everything you need to verify. See, it doesn't mean that if you're going for a virtual platform, nothing going to be changed. Same thing, you are going to verify about the company before going to attend the interview, and as well as the same thing you are going to explain to over. Initially, there will be a one-to-one call. Right now, you are going to explain. If any questions they are asked, you are going to answer through virtual platform. That is one thing. Initially, for your previous mode of interview, you move to the concerned people place by traveling. Right now, through this virtual interview, definitely not necessary. You need to travel much. You are going to stick with the same place. But one thing again, I'm saying that the travel and you are moving from the company place, you are going to sit in your home. So what you need to do, you need to create an environment which is suitable for your interview. That is one of the important things which you need to be very clear in it, right? So don't try to create your interview rooms in kitchen or in your TV area. That will be really difficult. I understand that, because as our houses is not suitable for virtual classroom setup. We need to do our setup. We have hardly one bedroom or two bedroom, probably a three bedroom flats there. So how you make your setup? See how, because as you are the freshers, whenever you are doing your setup for classroom kind of setup or anything related to system management, those kind of setup, it would be definitely move from your kitchen area and the TV area. That would be a good one. Otherwise, it would be really noisy and you are not able to concentrate much. So that is one of the important thing. Whenever you are preparing, it's called study room. Also, you can take it up. How you are making. We have few rooms. In that room, you need to space. You need to take some spaces for your study purpose. That's all. That's it. Right. So I would suggest here you need to be create a proper space which is available in your home, and you need to make some the interview room there is suitable. You need to be comfortable space. You can able to sit and you can keep your laptop and you have a proper power connections, everything there. That you need to create a proper setup. I find that because whenever I'm giving this kind of information, I also think about the people who are in deep south. They are having very little space in their room, little difficult. But unfortunately, we don't have any option. Either we need to create in that room whatever the space is available in their home. We need to create a cool environment. You can comfortably sit without any distraction. You can attend your interviews. That is one of the important thing which I love to share it here. Then comparatively, there is no change in the dressing. You are going to do the same kind of the formal wear. You are when you went and attend the interview in one-to-one interview. Now in virtual space, both are same. There is no change in that. You are not going to attend any interview in a casual wear or any t-shirts or any more casual wears for the virtual interview. Definitely, it would be the formal wears. You need to properly wear your formal wear. That is the way, the impression to your expression. That is the keyword which we are keeping it in the tagline for this program. So how you give a positive impression when you are facing someone. See, just imagine you need to attract someone who are not seeing you, right? Who are not seeing you physically. So you need to give a proper attraction when you are attending the interview virtually. Just imagine there are a couple of companies. They are going to recruit so many people. They are going to conduct so many interviews. So how you are so special, how you are so unique, right? So you need to give some special impact on them. So that is one of the important things. So you need to definitely you need to maintain your formal wear. There is no doubt about that. It will be shave, a clean shave is fine. Otherwise, proper trim it will be also it's fine. This depends on the position. Someone is looking out for a sales position. They may expect some clean shave. Depends on the company and the role. But whatever the role it will be, you need to be properly maintain your attire and the formal wear. That's one of the important thing. You have to do it, and the same thing. So you are compared with your previous one-to-one interview, and as well as now in the virtual interview, the dress code is not going to change. And analyzing about the company, verifying about the company, or you have to get understanding about the company. There is no change at all, right? Few things changes. There is no travel. Okay, so yeah, initially you need to travel much. In virtual interview, you are not going to travel. And what is next, right? First of all, as I mentioned, that you need to create a clear environment, because you seen an example, because my son is doing his LKG. So the LKG itself, they are having they ask us to set up a proper school, the education setup, or like the classroom kind of setup, right? So you just imagine about yourself. You are going to attend an interview. How you are supposed to create a professional setup. That's how it is, right? That is one of the important things. And comparatively, so when you are going for an interview in one-to-one, you definitely give information to your family. The same way, when you are going to attend a virtual interview, definitely you should give information to your family. Otherwise, you have so much of interaction from your family. People are watching TV, or some people are noising it, or so many things. So there is nothing change in that. So when you are going to attend an interview, either in a virtual base or either in the direct one-to-one interview, you have to give information to your family members or who are in your house. Either if you are staying with your hostel or you are staying in anywhere, any relative house, you just to give an information. Then only they may be more cautious when they are using their TV or when they are keeping their whistles or whatever the activity they may not. You won't get any much disturbance in that is one of the important things. You should give an information. Don't think that okay, I'm going to attend a virtual interview, not necessary to inform everyone, nothing like that. So you have to give a proper information to your family member, right? And what is the next setup? The dress code I have explained. The second one is one of the important thing, the background. The background when you are going to attend any interview, it will be the professional. So what is the professional background? It will be black. No issue there. Don't give any attractive color. See, the eye contact should the eye contact of the interviewer definitely is only you. If you give a some different background or anything blurring background, people are only watching about the background, not your eye contact. That is one of the big disadvantage when you are doing the interview. So you need to make sure the blind background problem. Issue. So here there are multiple options there in Zoom also. You can, if you think that you don't have a proper background in place, you can keep a virtual background. It will be a blank background. It will give a professional look. Don't give some dazzy colors or anything lighting or glittering colors and so on. Not necessary. That kind of background, definitely the interview only concentrate on your eye. That is one of the important, right? So background. So there is no background needed in your one-to-one interview, but here in virtual interview, definitely you should have a background is needed. So you need to be adjusted how you are supposed to make your proper background. That is one of the important, right? Then background is fine, right? What's next? So your first of all, I would prefer whenever you are going to attend any interviews in the virtual space, definitely you try to use your laptop or iPad instead of your mobile phones. That is one of the important things, because I don't know about your clarity of your mobile and your camera model and the usage. You see, you're not able to keep the comfortable space for your mobile, and it will be more distraction. You will continuously getting messages or something, right? So I would prefer you should have a proper laptop in place when you are going to attend either a laptop or iPad which you are frequently using, so that it give a more important than you are attending the interview, right? And main thing is make sure about your connections, right? Particularly about internet connections, because right now big challenge is uninterrupted internet. Getting uninterrupted internet, it will be a big challenge. You can use Wi-Fi, because right now you don't have option. As a student, I'm just talking about students. So student, most probably they may use a mobile Wi-Fi or rather father Wi-Fi or who are using the Wi-Fi. It will be really difficult. Everyone have the proper fixed line. But I would suggest, if you get the option of two Wi-Fi, probably if one is lost or you can have a strong Wi-Fi in place, it will be really good. So sometimes if you have if you don't have a proper Wi-Fi in place, you have a continuous interruption, it will be a big problem. And make sure that sometimes if you face the continuous interruption in your Wi-Fi, please call the interviewer and inform. That is one of the important things. Most of the people, you people not doing it. See, you try to collect. See, whenever you are going to attend an interview, right now this is a different scenario. See, initially, when you are going to attend the interview in one-to-one, no, not necessary. You can, if you feel any difficulty, you can get help from someone. Right now, you are going to attend a virtual environment, so you need to make sure. Suppose who is the contact person, you try to get his phone number, who is arranging the interview for you. Either it would be whatever the level it will be. It would be a junior level, senior level, HR, whoever it will be. You try to collect the numbers. Sometimes, if suppose you face any interruption in your connection or any power off in your area, you're not able to use the time. You have to virtual interview principles you can take. That is one of the important things. You need to be definitely you should give an info. Otherwise, they doesn't know about what's happening, right? So you need to give a proper interview. Don't try to send out a mail. Immediately give a call. You give a call and inform them there is an issue. Sometimes you are scheduling a 10 o'clock interview. Unfortunately, you have a power off. You are not able to continue. If you are having a fixed line, also fixed Wi-Fi, also you are not able to connect it. It will be really tough, without any power or a fan, you are sitting in a sweating space, so it's a sweating like anything, and you are attending interview, nothing useful, right? So you need to make sure you have to collect all the contact details who are arranging the interview for you. That is one of the important thing that is not available. That was not available in the one-to-one interview. Just I am giving a comparison for easy understanding. Is the main thing, right? Wi-Fi, if possible, you have two Wi-Fi's because sometimes I am doing the same. So you see, I have a standard internet connectivity and as well as my mobile phone Wi-Fi. If I'm continuously doing sessions, sometimes if any power goes off or any issue in my Wi-Fi, fixed Wi-Fi, then I use my mobile Wi-Fi. So that is the primary and secondary kind of connection we used to do for uninterrupted. So you need to make sure these are the first arrangement. It would be needed to attend the virtual interview. Don't worry that there is the same way of expectation from the corporate when you are attending a one-to-one interview or a virtual interview. They are probably looking out for a good attitude person with proper learning attitude. That's how. There is no change at all, right? So the fundamental, it's not going to change. The mode of interview only it's going to change. So you need to be keep very clear in your mind. One plus point, what I'm trying to say, one additionally, you have your project your skills. When you are doing, when you are attending your virtual interviews, you have a chances to portray your work. Either you are as a fresher, you have done any exceptional work in your internship, or you have done any product or project in that. Get his permission of the interview, you can showcase the talent over a virtual way. Either you can show you some presentation or kind of small videos. With small videos and all, it will give a good impact. If you have a 1 minute or 2 minute video related to your any product or as a guy who have done anything. See, sometimes the people who have done their BE software engineer, they are attending so many hackathon competitions. So some people they won the competition. They have a very good innovative product. So those innovative product you can keep it in a video based bite kind of teaser, 1 to 2 minutes teaser. You can get first of all you need to get the permission from the interviewer and you can play it. That is a crispy way of you can understand the management students. Particularly, they can show their performance. They are presenting any case studies or any interesting papers related to the subject. They can definitely put it in the interview. That is one additional point. Compare with the one-on-one interview, the virtual interview. That is one other important thing is there. And second, distractions. First one is TV. Probably you gave the information to your family member. They may reduce your TV volume probably. Second, I can say sometimes interruption may happen. It would be like pets. Those who are having pets in your home, you can ask someone to keep the pets away. So that is also one important thing because right now no option. The pets also not able to go out. But probably the noise should not reach your interview room or your place. That would be very important thing. You should do that. That is one of the important activity. And how about your? So as I mentioned, that the presentation level you have to prepare it well in before. So as a fresher, I would recommend definitely this will give a positive impact because last week I had a few interviews for finalizing the internship. So a couple of interns they are showcasing their projects, mini project or something like that. they are showing their interest about their social media activity and what they have done in mini project. It will be something interesting, you know. They play a 1 minute video which is including everything there. So I personally feel that okay, they are really good in their technology stuff. So that is one of the important thing which I love to recommend it here. It is one of the important thing you have to do it when you are attending the virtual interviews. Definitely, I can assure you that probably for next 1 or 2 years, going to be a virtual platform interview only, as the industry suggests or industry are expecting this kind of virtual interview is going to happen. Even for a virtual campus interview was happening the same way. Either they have a software in place, they are completely entering the questions in there, and you have to attend the virtual interviews. Then you need to be very familiar with them. And one more thing is, you need to keep your laptop in a right level when you are sitting. That is one of the important things. Sometimes the people are keeping the laptop in down, otherwise they are keeping the laptop in up. So they are just like seeing and answering this. Otherwise they can seeing and downstairs and answering it. That won't give a real. It won't give a much impact when the interview is interviewing. Always it's eye contact, nothing change. If you are going to attend an interview in a one-to-one basis or a virtual interview, eye contact is important. You need to be contact with your interviewer through eye contact, and you need to be very clear and cool. You need to do your body language. That's one of the important. And one more important thing I want to highlight it here: don't keep your interview rooms rolling chairs. It will be really tough. I've seen so many people there. They are using rolling chairs. They are keeping jungling like anything. They are answering questions. That is one of the important principles you need to do. You have to use this normal chair. That's more than enough. Don't keep any rolling chairs and here and there. Whenever you don't have an answer, you're just rolling here and there. That would give a bad impact about the interview. So you need to have a fixed chairs. Either it will be normal chairs, plastic chairs, or normal chairs. It will be fine. We don't have anything. That is one of the important things. As a fresher, whoever it will be the professional way. So you have to be. Don't give any distraction to the interview, right? So you need to see the main agenda in the virtual interview. You need to create interest to the interviewer, right? You need to create the interest to discuss with the person at least for 3 to 5 minutes. If you keep the interviewer more interesting to 3 to 5 minutes, definitely you will get a positive response. Probably. How you make the discussion more interesting, either with your skill set and otherwise. Don't make too much of boring answer. As I mentioned, the same like the traditional way of answering the questions like tell about yourself and same kind of traditional way of answering. It won't give much weightage in that. Tell something interesting about your profile and tell something interesting what you have done it before or what is your plan and what is your either related to your internship, and that is the reason I insisting you to give some video kind of presentation. Otherwise, that it will give a really impactful presentations in any other format that will give something uniqueness in your profile. That is one of the important things, right? So, and another thing is lighting. Okay, so you are because in the when you are go on attend the one-to-one interview, the complete lighting system is changed because they have a huge building and they have an entire different lighting. You can go and attend the interview. Now you are going to attend the interview in your home, right? That is home is your office currently. So you need to make sure that the proper lighting in your place, either it will be a natural or it will be in the in your home, how you are keeping your lights won't give any distraction about in your face. So you need to be make sure that the proper lighting in place. So you need to keep your chairs or you need to be keep your the backgrounds and your laptop, everything in a very proper space which give the smooth lighting. That is thing that is not available in the one-on-one meeting. So this is one of the important things. Second one is audio, right? You need to be properly check your audio before you are going for an interview, virtual interview. You need to be make sure that how good your audio here there, and you need to verify that properly. There is no echo in place. You need to be very clear. Sometimes the students also the problem. They won't ask any if they are not properly here. They won't ask the interviewer about to repeat the question again. They may feel shy to ask the interviewer. No, you don't feel any shy about that. If suppose the interviewer side there is some distraction in their audio, or you are not able to hear their voice very clearly, or you are not able to understand the question clearly, definitely you can request them to repeat the question. Nothing wrong in it. That is also one of the good principles. Don't you are understanding something wrong, or you are answering something wrong, and everything goes wrong. That is not necessary. See, you need to be understand very clearly. See, suppose there might be a distraction. I'm only talking about I'm talking about the interview, and sometimes there might be any issue because they are also working in their home. Right now, most of the people, they are not working in office. So suppose if they are facing any problem or any internet interruptions, you need to check with them. Because because when I interviewed a couple of people, my end there are some problem, internet distraction. I will call them, and I have clearly informed them, ask them to wait for a couple of minutes. Then probably I have done the interview again with them. Then it would be went very well. Right? So that's how that. So these are the very important principles. I am again and again I'm insisting. These are the very important principles you should be aware. Okay, don't be shy about asking them a question or requesting. Ask them to repeat the questions. Not a problem, right? And whenever you are preparing any virtual interviews, I would suggest you just list out the question. What are the questions you want to discuss with the interviewer? Either it will be about the role, about the company, or about the position, or about the career growth, or anything related. You need to be list out the points. And I would suggest try to use sticky notes. That's one of the important things. Because sticky notes, you can keep the sticky notes in your laptop top, not interrupting your webcam. You can stick it up. Because again, if you keep it in your notes down, again you need to verify that what are the points I need to ask. That won't give a good impression to the interviewer. So you need to keep the sticky notes in the top without any interruption with the via webcam, and you can ask any questions. So it will be easy, You can easily see that. Okay, fine. So I have one more question. So what are the things I can able to? You can continuously ask with the interviewer. What are the questions you are supposed to ask? Right? You need to be make sure. So these are the some important arrangements you need to do, right? And webcam. Sometimes the quality of webcam. Some laptops, because in my laptop also there will be a big issue. Sometimes I had a doubt that when I see my face, it's my face or some other face, someone's face. So that is the reason. So make sure that the webcam it would be good quality. Always I would recommend to go for some external webcam. It would be better quality in place. But I know that because it would be really tough to invest the external webcam for everyone. If you get a chance, you buy any external webcam as well. I'm because right now I'm using my iPad for discussion. If my laptop, the quality of webcam is not that much great. So it's up to you. See, it's up to you. I'm not saying that definitely you should have a external webcam, but this is my suggestion. So you can keep an external webcam that will give a good clarity in place. It will the image it will give clarity, and there is no more issues in it, right? And always, whenever we pre-plan everything, definitely there will be some issue may happen because there are some kids. Sometimes, when I am taking classes, my son suddenly come in the class again. I need to stop the class, and I will I inform the participants and take 2 minutes time, and I'll take him away. The same thing happened. We don't know because we are as an Indian families. We are most of the people, they are working. They are in the joint family, or they may have as I mentioned that our houses is not perfectly fit for work from home or a virtual platform. Okay? So nothing wrong. Suppose if when you are attending the virtual interview, in between your interview, some interruption, any pets coming in, or any of your kids in your home, they are coming in, or sometimes your grandma or grandfather is coming in, no issues then. Okay, you just give an excuse to your interviewer, and you just inform them within the 2 minutes. You just inform your grandfather or pets or kids. You can take them away. That's nothing wrong in it. Okay. Sometimes we have faced this problem. There's nothing wrong in it. See, that's the reason I'm again I'm insisting. These are the important principles. So you need to keep your phone numbers of the company who are arranging for an interview. If you have any interruption, you definitely give the information. And there is any interruption in between your video interview or a visual interview, you need to inform to your the interviewer, and you can inform your grandfather, grandparents, whoever came in. Then you can inform them and make them move to your homes. That is one of the important things, right? So one more questions will arise in. So I have a virtual interview next week. What are the thing I need to verify it? Okay, take 4 days, 5 days. That is my suggestion. You need to be clearly do your practice perfectly, because it's a new platform. I hope the professionals, maybe they may attend the video conferencing with the clients or their bosses or their colleagues. But definitely the students, it will be very new to them. Not all of them. There are probably very few people they have attended. Probably last 2 months they are used to do. But I would suggest there you need to do your practice, because most of the company they are giving the software related to conducting the video interview. There itself they have an option. So you have a humpty times you can do your practice in the video interview, and you can play it from your own, and you can verify it also. That is one of the things. You need to do practice. Suppose the software is not available, you can call your friends and you do the video interview with them, and continuously you can practice. You both can practice with themselves, and you check the connectivity, and you can check the audio levels and the lighting stuff. And if you feel that the lighting is not good, then you try to change other rooms. Otherwise, if your audio is not audible, then you need to try to change some other thing there, and you try to get some good laptops from your friends. Suppose it's not available, otherwise get something from your family members, the good laptop or iPad, or with a good audio and video part. So you need to be make sure that these are the arrangement. Probably I would suggest that you would take 4 to 5 days time. Definitely, that would be helpful to you to a proper arrangement in place. And as I mentioned that, clearly analyze about your company is one of the important. Whatever the kind of interview you are attending, even if you are attending any internship model also, you can do such a way. These are some of the important principles. See, you have to do. See, whenever because there are a couple of mock interviews was happened before. Whenever we are doing any one-to-one interview, we conducted some mock interviews with students as a HR professional. We gave some important points there. So the same way, I'm giving the important principles while you are attending your video virtual interviews. That's one of the important thing. And probably some companies, they may directly ask about the questions about. because I have seen a couple of video interview softwares. They have a set of questions. The first, the HR, the concerned HR will come and address 2 minutes. What is the procedure? They may say about you need to follow these and all the procedure, and you need to record your answers for the predefined questions. So some companies they may give only predefined question. There is no HR will come. Only predefined question will be there. You need to read and understand the question, and you have to answer. And that will be recorded properly. Then once they recorded, it will be saved in your name, and the concerned HR will verify that, and they will come back to you. That is also one more procedure. Probably in the final round only, the HR wants to meet you on a direct mode through virtual platform. Other than that, everything is happening only for question basis. You need to answer 10 questions, 15 questions. Even for technology level questions also, they have a predefined questions. So that's also possible. Okay, I'm not very sure all the software have the provision to do the practice session, because I have seen the software. Some software they have a provision. Once you are going to answer any questions, you can do multiple practice. You can answer it in such a way, then you need to do it. But they gave a prescribed time, so they gave 30 minutes interview time. So you have to complete your virtual interview within the 30 minutes. That's also it's one of the important things. You're not supposed to say tell about yourself 5 minutes, right? So you have to attend all the 12 questions. Just an example, I'm just saying that. Definitely, it would be very. So everything it would be time frame. There is no change in time frame when you come to the virtual interview or the one-on-one interview while comparing them both. So definitely there would be the time frame is available related to virtual interview. You should plan your answer. That's why I'm saying that you need to be very confident when you are attending the interview. It is like a public speaking. You just imagine that there are a couple of people are seeing you. No one is there, but literally just imagine that someone is watching. Right? You need to be very clear. So you need to be very confident in your face, and you need to be the eye contact is related to the particular interview. If you are not in, if suppose predefined question is there, you just imagine there is an interviewer sitting outside. So you need to give a confident answer with the straight. That is the reason I asked you to set up your table when you are keeping your laptop or iPad. It will be same with your height level. Otherwise, you need to look down. That don't give a much impression in that. So I would suggest these are the very important. See, same confidence is required, same technical skills is required, related to your subject knowledge or related to your how you are answering smartly. It is required. One more thing, you need to be techie savvy. So if you are in a management student, or if you are a manufacturer, if you are into mechanical guy or whoever it may be, definitely you should know what is the technology is, how it's operating. Suppose if the company giving some software to install in your laptop, you need to be properly installed. That is also happening. Some companies, they recommend one software, the virtual interview software, and ask you to install it, either in your mobile phone or your laptop or iPad. You need to install it and properly. Well, it depends on the instruction. You need to properly do that. That is also one of the important thing, because a couple of times they doesn't know how to install it, and they may install it in their mobile phone. I personally recommend don't use mobile phone for your virtual interview. It would be really tough. You have a good quality camera for in your mobile. I understand everyone don't have the proper laptop or iPad in place. That is the reason most of the people they are using their mobile phones. But make sure that it will give a good quality, because whenever virtual platform is there, I always think about some of the deep south people, or those who are in those who are from a poor family background. They are finding it difficult. But I would request those who are those kind of friends you are there. You as a student, as a friend, you have to you have to support your friend. That is one of the things. Probably you have a good laptop, and probably some of your friends who are not able to buy a new laptop, you can help them to attend the interview and guide them. That's not a problem. Either you call them in your home. I know it's something difficult, but I'm just giving a scenario. Either you call them in your home, you can ask them to attend the interview, help them in your setup and everything. You try to help each other. That is also one of the important things, because those are the people, or some of the deserved people. They may not miss out the chance only for if they don't have a proper setup in place. So that is my recommendation and my suggestions also. And social media again, because as I mentioned that the video resumes and related to infographic resumes, please spend your time in your creating a proper social media credentials and utilizing a social media, because why I'm insisting this point, in this tough condition, most of the company they may not giving any internship to the student. I have arranged internship couple of students, management students and some of the BE students, using my network skills. And the same kind of people who are continuously connecting with me, they are get benefited. Not only me, if you are connecting with the HR professionals or technical professionals who are trying to help in the virtual platform way. So that is the reason I'm insisting each and every student, including the professionals, they need to utilize their the social media, particularly faculty members. Faculty members are finding it very difficult because it is the new platform to them. They are always conducting sessions one on one, or they are finding it very difficult to conduct online classes and those kind of stuff. Definitely, you don't have an option at all. As for the students, professional, and as well as the faculty members. Next few years, you don't have an option at all. You have to use your technology. No option at all. So you try to be a technical savvy there. It's nothing great. Everyone using this, even for my kids, start using the technology. We don't have an option, right? So I would recommend here, and these are the important practices or principles. Before going to attend a virtual interview, you have to make it up. Definitely, you take 4 days before. You need to start and identifying your clean up or properly set up your virtual classroom. I can say it will be virtual classroom. How you are setting up in your home. That is one of the important things. Practice. That is one of the important tasks you have to continuously do it. Right? Practice make the man perfect. That is one of the important what I can say that again here. Same technical way, because you just imagine, yeah, we are all management students. I'm not a technical guy now, but right now I'm being a technical. I'm using all the platforms and all the technology related stuff, conducting classes. Continuously, I am updating myself in technical related stuff, because it's very important. Right? Don't think that technical is only technical knowledge. It's only related to technical person. Definitely not. It will be related to everything, including faculty members. Faculty members, please practice yourself. Whenever you are going to do any online classes, you do practice in your home, or you try to get help of anyone. You don't because I personally feel that learning definitely it's come from anyone, either it is from the student or those who are the colleague who are in the lower end. Because sometimes as we are a HR, I got some knowledge from some of my friends who are very they are entirely different levels. Doesn't matter. Learning, you should get it from anyone. It's not at all a problem. Hopefully, I have covered everything. So, once you are thinking about virtual interview, what and all I have explained it, that's one of the important things, right? It is the important principles. Before you are going to attend the interview, you need to be make sure that those are the arrangements are very clear, and you need to be properly planned, and you are going to attend the interview, right? If you're doing this kind of, if you're maintaining or if you are continuously practicing this, definitely you should have you have a very great virtual interview. Definitely, it will give the positive impact for your career, right? So I would recommend you. These are the things you are continuously do your practice, right? Thank you all for watching this, and once again, I would like to thank S-Rays and Honest Technology. They are organizing the excellent event, and probably they are planning for a couple of events like this. So subscribe this page, S-Ray Solution. I think this is the first program they are doing it in YouTube, right? So you subscribe this, particularly any level, it's a student or professionals or faculty members. Definitely, they are planning much more to give a knowledge sharing to the people. So you continue support those people, and it will be definitely help for their end, as well as they are also willing to support the student fraternity and the professional. Thanks, Dharanya. Over to you.
Thank
You have any other questions? Maybe I can have probably another 10-15 minutes I can answer.
Yes, sir, sure, sir. So, participants, if you're having any questions, you can just leave it in the comment section. Uh, so, uh, and as thank you so much, Pandya Lagraj sir, for giving us an insight of virtual interview and everything, and what sort of preparations to be done. So, thank you so much. I think we have one question.
Yeah.
So nowadays, HR from Lovely Person. I'm sorry, I don't know the real name. So nowadays, HR, what are the expectations from students? So he has asked that question.
Okay. So generally, as I gave the same response whenever from this perspective. All HR expecting the proper attitude student. Okay, the attitude in sense. First of all, it will be how you are really put in your learning attitude, willing to learn or accepting or accepted to change. It is the same conditions, you know. Right now you are working. You just imagine 3 months before everyone working from office. Right now everyone working from home. We don't know when this will close and we'll go to the normal life. We don't know. But the productivity and everything is happening through the work from home strategy, right? So, as a student, as a fresher, you should have a proper learning attitude in place, right? As I mentioned that as a fresher, first 2 years you have to spend your time for your complete learning, whatever the company, whichever the level, or whatever the industry you are going to work. You have to spend your first 2 years for continuous learning. I'm not saying that only 2 years for learning, after that not necessary to learn. But first 2 years, definitely you need to spend almost 80 to 90% of time for the learning. So, how about your change management of your adaptability? How you would transform it? Simply, I can say that accept the change and transform. Everyone should act in such a way that as a student, you need to accept the change, whatever the changes happen. Either it would be the company level, or it would be the department level, or it would be the global level, or it would be the industry level. You have to accept the change. Be confident, right? Self confidence is one of the important things. How you are, see, because of what we are expecting from the students. Whenever I'm doing an interview with someone or just casually discussing with someone, I just want to verify the comfort zone. Comfort zone in sense, if I'm going to assign some job, that guy definitely will do. He has time conscious, or he has good self confidence. He has a good self learning. So these are the things are very important. Again, I am insisting here, social media networking is one of the important things, because almost 84% of recruitment across the industry is happening through social media. Recent statistics information there. So when you are frequently connect with social media through your industry people, or the HR professionals, so it will be easy to get to know about your opportunity. And again, I'm saying that don't use social media only for getting the job alone. You use the social media for your learning purpose. How you are getting learn from so many multiple groups, it's related to your industry or anything, the senior people there, You can WhatsApp the industry updates, what's happening in the industry, and you can get to know each other, what's the company is operating, how the corporate is working, everything you can get to know. So 3 years is important. I can say that. First one, self-confidence, social media networking, and self-learning. These are the 3 years. Everyone should know that. And you need to act accordingly, accept the change, transform. Any condition, you need to accept the change. Any conditions, and definitely you have that transform. So that is the mindset which you are looking at, because you are going to work in a multi-age workforce. You are not going to work only with the youngsters. You need to work with baby boomers. You are going to work with maybe 50 plus or 40 plus. Everyone you are going to work, right? You need to keep your mindset in such a way and be confident. Don't panic in any kind of situation. That is also important. These are the expectation. Most of the company HRs are looking out. Definitely, if you solve those things, you will definitely get an opportunity.
Thank you so much, Pandi sir. So I think as of now we're having only that question,
Okay.
and Meghalai will be doing more sessions like this. Thank you so much for your compliment, and
And
we
final
have.
thing I also highlighted here in chat box, maybe I can text my social media credentials. You can keep in connect with me in any social media format, anything in LinkedIn, YouTube, or I don't have channel in YouTube. Sorry, I've connected with LinkedIn, Facebook, or Twitter. Any other form you can connect with me. Whatever the support, professional support you need from your student, and as well as the student fraternity, faculties, and professionals, definitely I'm in a position to help you out. Right? Any other questions is there related to?
Yes, sir. We
Uh,
have one more
yeah.
question. Mohammed Samir Z is asking,
Okay.
sir, when we get selected to a company through virtual interview, we have around 6 months of training period. How can that happen if the company prefer work from home? How should we prepare ourselves?
Okay. See, right now, as I mentioned, that most of the internship are happening through work from home. It depends on the task which is company assigning to the particular student. Because right now, I can say a couple of companies they are assigning recruitment task to. I'm just talking about the management students. So a couple of companies they are assigning recruitment tasks to the students who are doing the internship for 2 to 3 months. Probably they have to do the calling, and they have scheduled the mostly calling basis for the management perspective. Management students mostly they will do the recruitment related jobs or data mining related job, maybe the HRMS related. Most of the company they may not share the company related database. Okay, some companies they may use the interns for a data mining purpose. Technical people they may give a task over a work from home. They can easily give a task related to the particular project, and you have to do it from your work from home. Probably you need to use your internet and the technology stuff, whatever. Some companies they are providing reimbursement for the internet also. It is purely related to the company. It will definitely vary from company to company. So what are the tasks? See, be open. That is also I'm just insisting here. See, right now we are all in a very different conditions. Okay, as a student, you as a again I'm insisting you have to do your internship for your learning, right? So some companies may give some stipend. Some company may not give some stipend, but you need to look out for a learning opportunity. What the learning opportunity available in the company you need to look at. What kind of task which you are doing it is important. Because one girl is doing digital marketing stuff as an intern in one of my networking company. She is doing exceptionally well. She is whatever the task is assigned to work from home, she is doing exceptionally well. And some of the people who are doing the technical related projects, that the technical guy who's doing the project exceptionally well will be work from home. Probably you need to be prepared yourself. Once you finish your graduate, probably over down the line 5 years, work from home may be the permanent mode of job also. Okay, you need to be prepared yourself. That is the reason I'm again and again I'm insisting. Why we are discussing about virtual interview? Virtual interview down the line or starting now onwards, you are preparing yourself. You need to keep your mind dead. We don't know. Henceforth, it will be going to be virtual interview only. There is no direct interviews. The same way, probably down the line in 5 years, most of the companies they are already announced 70 to 80% of people they are going to work from home. Correct. So you have to prepare your mindset. Whatever the task is assigned to you, you need to do it best of your knowledge. So for that, the internet connectivity, everything. So spend some amount in internet connectivity. Nothing wrong in it. I can assure you that it will be definitely helpful for you. This is what you are learning, or whatever the internship, whenever you are doing it, it will be more helpful to you. You are attending so much of online classes, or it will give. So instead of going with Wi-Fi, try to get it. I'm not saying that it's compulsory. Go and buy some internet connectivity. You have to keep your better connectivity either through Wi-Fi or a fixed Wi-Fi, either through this one. So be open as a student, as a learner, as a fresher. You should be open. Whatever the task is assigned to me, I will do it best of my knowledge. That's one of the important things, right? I just give my
Thank you, sir.
uh, yeah. Any other questions, Dharanya?
No, sir. As of now, we are. I mean, the participants are clear with the concept. I think sir will connect in few minutes, and e-certificates will be provided to those people who have registered. Yes, sir.
Uh, yeah. My credentials, I can able to type it here. Is that
Yes,
possible?
sir. Yes, sir. You can type it in the comment section.
Okay, in chat, right?
Yes, sir. In comments, you have that provision, sir.
Okay. So I can type my credentials here. Maybe
Guys, if you have any doubts, you can just post it again.
so I can put it in the private chat.
Yes, sir. You can put it so that I can just post it in the comments.
Okay, 1 second. So people who are willing to connect with me through social media, please connect with me. I will definitely help you out in such a way. So LinkedIn and Facebook, this is my credentials. Any other questions is there? It will be definitely I can answer it. probably hope you all are enjoyed the session. You can share your feedback about the session. Probably Dharanya will share the feedback link. It will be help them for, and even you can suggest some programs. Even what are the programs you are expecting from the student and the professional perspective. Definitely, SRACE and as well as Oneness Technology, they are doing a great service organizing this kind of interesting programs. So you can keep subscribing this channel. That's one. Again, I'm insisting it will be definitely helpful for you for your knowledge sharing as well as your increasing your skill levels. Definitely, you can continuously support them. They are doing great service for the student fraternity as well as professionals. Please subscribe with them. Okay, it will be helpful for them also.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, Dharanya. You have any other questions? You can raise it. Otherwise, we can.
So feedback link will be sent to all the registered participants.
Okay.
And if you have any queries, participants, you can just post it up. And even you can contact Mr. Pandya Lagraja sir in LinkedIn and FB. So I have shared the credentials in the screen. If you have any, or if you want to contact him personally, you can just contact. And for more updates and for more programs like this, you can just subscribe to SRACE Solutions and Oneness Technologies. Okay, we'll be posting it most of the programs a week. So if you have even any suggestions, you can just post it to us so that we could plan accordingly and we could make a program regarding that. So feel free to contact us. So kindly subscribe this channel for more updates regarding the programs and Oneness Technologies also. So thank you so much, Pandya Lagraj sir, for sharing all your
Dharanya,
insights.
last thing
Yes, sir.
see, who and all wish to participate in this session, please recommend this link to them. Definitely, your colleagues or your classmates, or even for your friends, those who are not able to participate in this meeting. Definitely, it would be published in YouTube channel. You can go and watch it out, and you can recommend your friends to go and watch it out. That would be really important to everyone there. Definitely, this is for their helpful for their career development. So please and recommend this link, recommend this video to all. Definitely, it will be helpful for their career development.
And participants, you can also find the recorded session of this video. So if you can just subscribe our channel, I can just view the video. Okay, so if your friends, as sir said, kindly suggest your friends so that they can gain the knowledge and they can be very helpful for them. So thank you so much for your participation, and thank you, sir, for sharing your insights. Thank you so much. It was a wonderful program. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Thank you, people. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Dharanya. Thanks once again. Thanks, SRACE and Oneness Technology. And all the best for the participants and be safe. Thank you.